thought beads. I am simply a body made entirely of thought. For instance, when there's a pain of any sort, it's just a thought meeting thinking. Then attention follows, linking each thought like beads that form a necklace, one after another, so fast and reckless that they form an image which appears as matter or sound, and other physical senses. Then problems abound. Each single thought goes by too fast to be seen, like an old movie film strip where the gaps in between are invisible to the eye when the film is shown. Then only the story on the screen is known. Remember all the types of thoughts you randomly think. If listened to, they'd make you float or sink. You have absolutely no control and anything can arise. One minute you could love someone and then later despise. Or else, oh, there's a pain in my shoulder, or my back's really hurting. Followed by your constant repetition, so the pain's reasserting, emphasized out of all proportion. The same with your feelings to the point of distortion, until you're trapped in a web of lies so convincing, just from one single thought that's now got you wincing. So how to get yourself free? That is the question. Beyond the thoughts with all their congestion. Simply notice them, just as they're occurring, and see how fast they start inferring a whole situation, carrying false information, such as headache or heartache or intense back pain. It's just thought meeting thought, and then repeating again and again until you solidly and totally believe that life has something terrifying up its sleeve. So, next time you notice, say, a pain in your knee, recognize it as a thought and not true of me. Matter has no intelligence or power to think, and no capacity to expand or shrink. All dis-ease is created by our interest in thinking. But unless we awaken, we have no inkling of how we lead ourselves in such an unmerry dance, by thinking up fearful scenarios in advance. A pain is not a pain. It's a thought with no power to harm you unless it's been bought. If you take it on board and form a belief, it'll steal your peace like a nighttime thief. I am a thought. You and the world are a thought. Rest back as awareness and you won't get caught. Awareness, aware of all that's appearing, gives you a choice towards which you are veering. Is it the mind with all its confusions, or pure awareness that shows up the illusions? Ask yourself, am I in expansion or contraction. This gives you time to dissolve your reaction, like slowing down a movie just a fraction to see in between all the images of action. So, whatever your story, in between there are gaps, and once seen, it will all collapse. With new discernment, you'll see what to ignore. This recognition is the key to the door. After a time, it becomes automatic, reducing the mental noise and static, gradually replaced by relaxation and ease. No matter what arises, just abide as peace.